So realtors, they have a person, a buyer who is a prospect or a suspect. It's the only two things that they ever have. So if they have a suspect who's a tire kicker, who's not going to ever buy a house, they send them to the mentorship. If they have a prospect, the prospect buys a house. Hence, can't understand this, right? Suspect and prospect look the same, sound the same, but they are not the same. One doesn't do anything, and the other one ends up buying a lot of real estate. So that's one way to build a great affiliate program. Find a problem that somebody who has the same client is struggling with. We solve that. So agents had an issue with their buyers buying real estate. We created hyper buyers. Does anybody know what a hyper buyer is? A hyper buyer, for those who don't know, is somebody who buys and buys and buys and buys. Real estate investors are hyper buyers. So the average retail buyer, the average person who buys real estate only buys one house every 7 years. The average investor aims to buy 7 houses every year. Hands to camera if you'd like to buy 7 houses this year, if you would love to. That's my real estate investors. So real estate investors are the hyper buyer of the marketplace. As a business owner, hands to camera if you're a business owner outside of real estate as well. You also have an outside business outside of real estate. Anybody? All right, there's our business owners, our entrepreneurs. Okay, so for you, you're looking for the hyper buyer, right? Like we just explained with real estate, there are the retail buyers, they buy 1 house every 7 years. And the hype buyer aims to buy 7 houses every year. You want to target on that client, and then affiliate with somebody who also targets with that client and serve them in some way. So affiliate partnerships, we know Amazon has proven it makes a lot of sense. If you're interested in selling tickets to the summit, hands to camera if you know you're bringing people to the summit. Anyway, you got to bring somebody anyway as part of your commitment to building your 100 millionaires. Excellent. Give yourselves a round of applause. I appreciate you and I thank you. Wouldn't it be more fun if you were getting paid to do that, right? The 100 Millionaires Summit has an affiliate program. In fact, we have a program so valuable, it's mind-blowing. It kicks the teeth off of any other program out there. There is the general tickets, which are nice. General tickets are cool. They're okay. And if anybody wants to buy general tickets, we're like, okay, we get it. You're new to the community. We understand. The executive tickets, on the other hand, are almost 5 times the price. The executive tickets are $1,500. But here's the caveat. Here's a special thing that comes with them. You get 2 executive tickets for the price of 1. So you're getting, for $1,500, you're getting 2 executive tickets. But wait, there's more. You're also getting 2 memberships to the mentorship, 2 accesses to the mentorship. The mentorship sells for $2,000 each. That's an additional $4,000 value on top of the other $1,500 addition. So you're talking about a $7,000 value for signing up with the right program, an affiliate program. Now our affiliates make $750 when they sell that ticket. Hence the camera, if you recognize, it makes a lot of sense to sell the executive tickets. I know it's crazy and it's a ridiculous deal because the mentorship is $2,000. Hence camera, if you've paid $2,000 for the mentorship or know someone who has, hence camera, if it was totally worth it and you do it again because it makes a lot of sense. Hell yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause. The affiliate program was designed to make you rich. It does not make me that rich. Right? Well, it still does. I'm still making $750. Hence camera, if it's okay if I split it. We're partners on this. 50-50. Awesome. That's affiliates. We have a grasp on affiliates. Hence camera, if we got a grasp on affiliates, how this works. That's one application of it. That's one way you can practice it, test it out, and see if you like it. Who here knows they'd like extra money for something they were going to give to somebody anyway? They're going to sell somebody to come anyway. They're going to tell their friends. Yeah. Use this as a test, right? Use your affiliate links. Please do, so that I can say that person helped us out. I know who brought and contributed somebody to the summit. If they just come because you invited them, I don't know unless you tell me, which also tell me. Hands camera if you're willing to take credit for doing something good, for helping the cause. I appreciate you. Thank you. Awesome. Next, we're going to talk about strategic partners. And this is where big money is made. Without a ton of marketing, without a ton of strategy, without being the smartest in the room, strategic partners are where you make a killing. In fact, I'll give you an example of a strategic partner who is absolutely crushing it in Alchemist Nation. We've got Dr. Terry Wager, who is doing an event with us coming up on August. What are the dates for August? Can you drop them in the chat for me? Oh, yeah, dates for August. The August event is called Generator Business Bootcamp. Now, Terry, over the last few years, has coached 1/3 of every person who's come through the mentorship. Now, when Terry's coaching, what he does is he actually takes you through and figures out the junk inside your head. Who here knows that you're the only thing stopping your success once you have all the knowledge and skills in the network? Okay. So a lot of people have come through the mentorship. We give them the skills, we give them the knowledge, we give them the network, we give them the people. We tell them, go take the deal, do this deal will be the one. And for some reason, they don't take action. So what we end up doing is we pull out all the stops, put them on the bullet train of action. We talked to Dr. Terry Wager. He puts them through his coaching program. His coaching program 6 months. And after 6 months, wouldn't you know, they start getting the trash off the tracks. Who's seen this before? Who's watched this live in our community? Who's been a part of this and seen Terry pulling trash off the tracks, mental trash? One of the stories I tell that I think is most representative of this is that of Saeed Khan. So Saeed paid me. My annual coaching is $100,000. And I gave Saeed a really good deal on this because he's been with us. He's an OG. He's been with us since the beginning. And Saeed was in my program. And after 3 weeks, I told him, I was like, Saeed, you're not taking the action I expect. You know, when we sit every week, I expect massive action taken. I would not have brought you into this program if I didn't know you were an action taker. Something else is the issue here. It's not the skill set. It was the mindset. There was some emotional issues around raising capital from other people. Has anybody ever had an issue raising capital from other people? Felt bad about doing it, felt guilty about doing it, felt fear around asking. So this was one of the challenges that Saeed was working up against. Now I showed him the technical. I showed him how to say the things. I showed him how to create the documents. We put a PowerPoint together. He's got a great PowerPoint for raising capital, and yet it wasn't happening. He wasn't presenting it. He wasn't getting it in front of people. So we brought Dr. Terry in, brought him through Generator's boot camp, not his boot camp, but he brought him through his coaching, his one-on-one coaching, the one-on-one stuff. Because Saeed is one of those players. He wants to go quick, speed to action, right? So the faster you go, the more money you make in a shorter period of time. Makes you cool, right? You make $1 million over 20 years, guess what? You're normal. You make $1 million in 1 year, you're a freaking millionaire. It's a whole lot different experience. Now your taxes are a little higher, but that's okay.